Hey, I'm Masayub. This is John Strayer. We're here today testing the new XGM from Springfield Armory. 40 caliber, 16+1. In essence, it appears to be a blending of the long slide tactical version of the standard XD with the XD 45 size frame, which is what gives it the larger capacity. We also have the interchangeable grip panels to adjust for size, this being the large, this being the small, and the gun is wearing sort of the mama bear in between size at the moment. We're at 25 yards with an MGM pistol rest, and we're going to see what we can do for 5-shot groups. This is the Winchester 155 grain jacketed hollow point, which has proven to be a pretty accurate load in the past in this caliber. And I'm going to ask John to call the hits for me because I've got it too old and blind to see. We'll be going for the bottom aiming dot on the IPSC target, 25 yards downrange.
About 130, 2 inches off the dot.
The recoil is going to appear exaggerated because to get onto the bench properly, the wrist is bent and the elbow is bent, and we don't have the locked arm we'd normally have behind the gun.
Right next to it looks like about an inch higher and a little to the right. Right in between the first two. That one came way up a good ways. And that one's a little bit high and right of the others.
We'll go down and take a look at it. Sequence of the hits. I was watching the sight.
We had first shot, second shot, third shot split the first two. Number 4 pulled up high, and then number 5 came off to the right.
And we don't have the measuring stick out here with us. We do that later indoors where it's calm and quiet. But we're looking at there a little bit over a 3-inch group. To allow for human error, unnoticed human error, we measure the all 5 center to center for the farthest shots, and then we measure the single best 3, which in this case I'm sure will be either these 3 or these 3. By factoring out the human error, that gives you a rough approximation of what the gun's mechanical accuracy is, and generally that best 3 measurement with no called flyers, that is, no bad shots that the operator was aware of, will generally come pretty close to what you'd get from all 5 from a machine rest. One thing we do notice here is that the first shot was pretty much centered with the rest, so far we're not seeing 4+1 syndrome, which typically the first shot goes to a different point of impact than the subsequent ones. Since being hand chambered, the first one, the parts are in a different battery or a different alignment vis-a-vis one another than the subsequent ones are when they're all automatically cycled into the chamber by the firing mechanism. We'll try another group with this one as point of aim.